pray, we go area. That's what I call club or area leader was called. Club or area leader was called. You call somebody that is not in your club, that is not in your area, you share challenges and success, strength and weaknesses. Trust me, in doing so, it's a learning ground. Yeah. Not just people waiting at your club. Hello, Auntie Abby, how you do? Mama, how you area? Everything. Yeah, thank God for me area, but now this are the go to. You ever experience such? How you able for overcome? How you able for this? And Auntie Abby will say, well, me says I don't want to, but so way and way I do. It will be a great help. Yeah. Not just people in your area or club. But our ego can never let us do that. Let's get away. Let's get off the ego. Yeah? Humility is one character that carry ego up. When they make you go fast. When you are humble. But ego, you think he knows it all. You never go far. Actually, you never go far. Point number 3. Hearing and support for a wounded or a hurt co-leader. Now, when I'm talking about wounded, I'm not talking about physical scars. I'm talking about emotional scars. Hearing and support for a wounded or a hurt co-leader. Neglecting a wounded or a hurt leader is a danger in this journey. There are leaders you started working with, but along the way, they stop working with you. And you say, my left arm, you're not serious. No, don't just leave them like that. They are hurt, and you must know the reason. You must not encourage them. Because you know what? They lead you to the last point. Maybe that's the way you neglect because they're hurt. You left them in the journey and in danger. Let me see what happened to the people who invade Judah. They invade Judah and they take David, a woman, they kill them, collect everything, and they burn Judah. When they are on their way going, there was a soldier who became wounded. But they neglected this leader, this soldier. Instead of the king, they don't go fair 12. Instead of them hold this soldier man, get medication, they left arm, rejected. They go their way. They don't go because they reject them. Then they say, all is okay. He will delay them and they left arm. When David inquired of the Lord, shall I pursue, shall I overtake, and shall I recover? Then God said, pursue, overtake, and you shall recover all. On their journey, they met this wounded soldier, rejected by his commander. This wounded soldier now, they will leak the secrets to David. That will go show now inside them. If they be care for this wounded soldier, then before we know their destination, they neglect them, they left her on the way. So as a result, they lost everything. You know the story, right? Yeah. They lost everything that they don't go gain. That was not the first time Israel lose battle. Israel don't lose battle before battles. But this particular one, because of that one soldier who they left there, wounded, they not care for her. That leader where you left, where like they don't left because of one or two reasons, where you not get one talk with them, you influence people around the community. Sure. You go do ministry in that area, you don't go succeed. Yes. Then go even persuade other people where you work with. For left you. But it's not going in heaven now. Satan. Let me tell you, believe in the power of the circle of influence. Satan able for influence 1/3 of the angels in heaven. They bring the candle. We rebel against God. So that's why we must care and support wounded and hurt leaders. Neglecting a wounded or a hurt leader is a danger in this journey. So we will compare 1 Samuel 30 verse 1 to 18, 2 Kings 7, 30. Am I going too fast?
Yes.
Okay. That the time with the
Yeah. 1 to 18.
1 to 18. Mm-hmm. Then 2 Kings 7, verse 18 to 20. 2 Kings 18 to 21. When I see the 4 lepers who didn't and gate, we are rejected in the outside. Also, and when the prophet prophesied, he said, put them for camp. One of the commander will that he the king the name and now we believe. So then with them soldier, they are then left us, they are always been at the gate. Take upon themselves. If we go inside, they don't want to say, like family. If we go to the enemy, maybe they will fear we. The not fear will see the life. Because of the go, God bring restoration. That's an we must not neglect the wounded or the hot co-leaders. Do not just watch them out there. They are very important to this journey. Hello? My message here this morning is not just coming together, but actually waiting at the problem when they do that when we don't come together for what we need. We started with a lot of leaders. Where are they today? Yes, some have their reasons, but you don't ever leave their personal self-encouragement. Personally, you ever meet them? Because the same zeal where you enter with my own life, you need to come with that same zeal. Along the way, something went wrong. But are you concerned about what went wrong? No. That leads us to point number 4. Believe in the power of circle of influence. Every leader we go with in this journey, there's the power of influence. Every leader we go with in this journey has the power of influence. Guess what? That you are volunteer leader, they have the power for rich people, teenagers who you don't ever reach in their life. And even they get the power for win over the teenagers that will rejected you. It happened to you, Let me happen to you. I'm a teacher in school called Bacon of Hope. As I went to this young life and Bacon of Hope, they never accepted me. The book I went and did that. Babina, young life, small one. And go open young life and Bacon of Hope. Go for the book. The book here.
No.
My young life is doing well. In Bacon of Hope, okay. They get large number. Me, even though I was a team leader, the pastor, they rejected me. But the boy was able to influence people in that school. When for saying we apply to the school, now one of me, God parents them. The principal, a friend, but they rejected me for that operate young life at the school. But the boy was able to start young life and people know. So believe in the power of influence. Every leader we go with in this journey has the power of influence and can reach out to kids you've never met, even the ones who rejected you. Lastly, we must always have fellowship and remind ourselves of what we are as leaders. We are eagles, not chickens. We must always gather to remind us of what we are as leaders in this journey. Because when we go, some eventually they forget small that thing. But because they remind themselves of who that to be, the journey is still dey go. As young life leaders, we are eagles, not chickens. When I say we are eagles, eagles are not afraid of height and wind. They are not afraid of challenges. In fact, they tell the wind, they blow, amen, and they tell the eagle, they open the wings, and the wind now they carry am go. He's not afraid of height. Eagle not afraid of height, but chicken is afraid of height. They are afraid of wind. Those winds go inside, they don't go inside. Hello. Of course, eagle get what they want at all costs. Eagle, if you want fish, you want eat fish now, you look at it. You lay up a max fish. Yeah. You go for what you want at all costs. As leaders, we must go for what we want at all costs. If eagle want eat beef, you want eat raw beef, you gonna see. You grab one animal in the town. When eagle want to eat snake, when you capture that snake, they can't go to the ground where the snake become powerless. Then they eat am. Go on. That's the spirit of an eagle. Unlike the chicken. Oh my. The chicken. Okay. So when he wants to eat a fish, it goes to the sea. When he wants to eat meat, it goes to the jungle. He always have his way, its way. He has the ability to go anywhere. Now see this. Let me listen to this. The eagle has the ability to go anywhere it wants, but it's not seen everywhere. Are you understanding? Yes. The eagle has the ability to go anywhere it wants, but it is not seen anywhere. You get the ability to go, but you know they see anything. And they see anything now. We are leaders. Not those. You can't see you're a leader. You and you teenagers or you and you kids them. You go to they play gamble. Don't just be seen anywhere. If you see evil now on side, now for a specific and very important reason. What is saying now? I'm not saying it will be that kind of bad person. No. Because it must be focused on the purpose. It will be a purpose leader. So you see, unlike the chicken, you don't go for less things. Now one. And you see how inside. And sometimes the chicken eating the end of that kind of also, we see that kind of and the chicken they cut the nose so they cook. So you see. Let me give you this one story, short story about the naturalist way. You go now village. But before that, a hunter go hunt in a bush. You go see this eagle egg. You take this eagle egg, down in a bush. Coincidentally, the fall even a bush, so you take this eagle egg under this fall. Okay. So the fall eventually hatch all the eggs there, including the eagle. For some time, the eagle he eats the fall, the chicken, the people are gone. Always, they never know that to be because of how they don't take man. This naturalist come in this village. You know, somebody actually study about nature. They can observe. This is not eagle. This is not chicken. This is not fallen. It's not natural. I say eagle they can't do it. Ordinary chicken. You eat it now. They go meet this man. Say, so what's happened? This man not supposed to be here. This man was supposed to be high. So what happened? And he say, I don't change the destiny. Say now, you know to eagle again in a chicken. I say no. He said today, this eagle for no that you. Then go up, take the chicken, you go up with that. Then I say eagle. So you know to chicken. He said today go. I said now. So in disappointment, you will die for long group. You don't know that you Naturally, it's next. After some time, they come back. He still meet this eagle. They eat and burn this chicken there. He said, ah! He said, you're not supposed to this level. So why you eat? Why? He said, oh man, he said, it's not to fall. This is not evil. Like he said, Father, I don't change this man in destiny. This man has fallen now, not to evil. That's why today, this evil will fly. Now all this evil, look him up with you. I say evil today, say for fly. You know to for me that evil, say it's fly. I send now. Disappointment, you back for Lord. You go back. After some time, for the last time, after the conversation between me and the hunter, I said, even today na day. Say today your day, you go fly. Like we claim the highest mountain. I say, you are eagle. You are not a chicken. You are meant to fly high. Not to eat any kind of creature. So you destiny above this level. Say, this is who you are. You are eagle. Fly. And then the eagle. All of a sudden, the wind blow. The full potential of this eagle show forth. Eagle fly. And never come back again. As leaders, we are eagles. We. Not for who, for less. Now let's go to the context. As a round up. In 1 Corinthians 12, verse 1 to 27. Of course, we not going to read the scriptures because of time. We already know the scriptures. We don't know also. Talk about members of the body, not also. And diversity of giftings, not also. How many of you know read the verses? We don't read the verses, no, but go and read them, please. And we get a long day. But the software are there, if you want them, you get them, you share them.